I had to switch cameras because that battery died. That battery on that camera, I'm going to have to buy like several more. They die so easily. It's a good camera, but the battery exhausts too quickly for what I do and the way I film. Anyway, I look forward to working with this. This is kind of unusual because you see how there's all of this? That's like one solid color, and then these are all thinner stripes. So I'm wondering if this, it kind of shows what it works up like right there. I'm wondering if this is going to work up similar to the butterfly yarn from Premier, whereas like there's a stripy section and then a solid section, which is what it kind of looks like to me. It's kind of interesting. Like I said, it's not terrible. It's not super itchy. But the Hirschner's Pastry Puff yarn, which is like more wool, is actually softer. So, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to working with these. And then I got a cloud cake, which again, limited time. What Caron does is Caron releases yarns and then they do it for a season. And then when they're done, they discontinue it. And then maybe the next year, they will come back with some of these yarns that sold really well. And they'll be like, oh, here's some new colorways of this yarn. But they never bring back the colorways from the year before. And if they do, they changed them a little bit. But this is called Cloud Cake. It says no wool right on there. No wool. Limited time. This says Canada $11.99. But in the United States, it was $9.99. Do these all say Canada? No, US. I wonder why this one says Canada on it. I don't know. Anyway, it retails for $9.99. I paid $6.99. This is the Colorway Kelp, which I think is very oceanic. It's a number 4, and the fact that it's this soft is 100% polyester. I could have told you that before I looked at the label. Just by feeling it, polyester has this really soft, like, it feels like a cloud. This is 760 yards. Okay, hang on. It says it's a number 4, and it's 8.5 ounces. This one is 8.5 ounces of a number 4. It is 457 yards. This one is 8.5 ounces of a number 4 and is 760 yards. So that tells you right now this one's going to be significantly thinner because it is double the length. That's a lot of yardage though for $6 and some cents. So yeah, it is definitely thin. It's on the thin side. It looks like it might be like a number 2 or a number 3. Gosh, my fingernails are always dirty. I'm constantly doing stuff, that's why. Anyway, this is super, 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 super baby soft. I just really like it. And it smells good. It feels like a pillow. I really like this one. And if they had more beautiful colors, I probably would have bought more. But this is the only color that like drew my attention. And like I said, in the future, I will give more in-depth reviews to some of these yarns. This one, yeah. This one reminded me, this is the Crystal Cakes from Caron. This one reminded me of a yarn from Premier. A lot. Right? So when I saw it, I was like, okay, that looks an awful lot like the Fez, which this is no longer, this was a limited time yarn from Premier. So I was like, I need to do a comparison. I need to see them side by side. I need to compare them. So what I need to do is reach in the center of this and find the loop. There's like a weird, like there's a big gap there. I'm trying to find the end so I don't pull up too much. That's not the end. There we are. I'm going to do a strand test. I'm going to hold these side by side because I want to see. And this color is beautiful and it's got like a beautiful like sparkly cord to it. And it's really, really super, super fuzzy. It's super fuzzy. And again, limited time yarn. This is the color Coral, which doesn't seem coral to me at all. And it says it's a medium number 4. This says it's a bulky 5. It is 64% acrylic, 24% polyester, 7% nylon, 5% metallic. This one is 73% acrylic, 15% polyester, 12% polyamide. So it's got about the same amount of acrylic. This one has more polyester, and then nylon, metallic, and polyamide. But they are very similar in what they are. And that's why I wanted to do a comparison of the strands. Because I was like, is that the same yarn? This is not the same yarn, but it is very similar. I need to find the center of this ball. Found it. Found it, found it. Yeah. So the Premier is thicker because it's a number 5, whereas the Crystal Cakes is a number 4. But look how similar that is. I mean, it's definitely not the same yarn, but it's very similar. The fact that it's super, super fuzzy with that like shiny metallic running through the center. So, yeah. They feel the same. They feel the same. They look similar. You could probably mix these in a project together. I totally would, because the difference in the thickness is like minor. It's not, it's like getting a thick worsted versus a thin worsted. Because, you know, sometimes they can vary. That's what this feels like to me. I could totally put these in a project together. And I might, because the colors go together. I would put those together. This one, however, is in like what they call a honeycomb or a beehive skein, whereas this is just a cake. But yeah, as soon as I saw this, I was like, that's a lot like the Fez. That's a lot like the Fez. So, kind of cool. Kind of cool. That made me a little bit excited because I can't get this anymore. And I didn't buy a lot of this. I think I only have one of these left. Nope. I have another one down there. Hang on. I should actually grab this one. Colors are more. Yeah. I would put all 3 of these in a project together because they're kind of like galaxy colors, right? So like different parts of the galaxy at night with the stars shining. Totally. And I had a corally color of this, or like a rusty orange color of this. I made a shawl out of one ball of this. How much is this? 474 yards. 634 yards. I made a small little shawl out of this using a big giant hook. Because with that fuzzy yarn, it works a lot better to use a big giant hook. I think I would probably do the same with this. And it was a very loose, very lightweight, very drapey shawl. And it was beautiful and soft and squishy. I have no idea what I did with it. But I was super excited because now I can make a big giant shawl with all 3 of those if I chose. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like these new cakes from Caron are fun. They're definitely more fun than the typical like skinny cakes or like big cakes or like regular cakes. I like these ones. Cloud cake is probably my favorite because it's so soft. This one's really pretty, but this one's not my favorite. And this one is really pretty because of the colors. But yeah, check out Michael's. See what your Michael's has. Michael's vary from store to store. Like I said, my local Michael's doesn't have any of these. They only have the regular cakes. But like, you know, check out your Michael's store. Check out your different stores around you, different locations. Check out online. See what I might actually do that. I might go online and check it out. Oh, look at cheese. So Michaels has new yarns in store. Or maybe these have been around a while. I don't know. I've been so busy with everything else, I haven't really been in tune with what's going on at Michaels. I haven't been to Michaels in months, it feels like. It's been a while. But yeah, so check those out. My least favorite of these is probably the lava cakes. Just because it doesn't feel as good as the other ones. It's pretty color, and I really like the stripe versus the solid. Because I like that in Premier Butterfly, but the Premier Butterfly is like so much silkier and soft. I'd rather buy the Butterfly. But yeah, definitely some cool stuff coming out of Yarnspirations. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!